So, if you've ever listened to my podcast before, then you know I like talking about various talks or article inspirations, what have you, just various things I like to bring to this podcast when they inspire me or evoke something in me that, brings me right here to record or brings me to the place of telling a friend, tell a friend. And so today I was listening once again to, in my opinion, IMO with Michelle Obama and her brother Craig Robinson, and they had two people on there with whom I'm familiar because of their podcast, Glennon Doyle and her wife Abby. So they were talking about success, and how success looks differently for children, or how are we investigating success with children and for children. And they're sharing different stories about being parents, how they've moved through that, and just various anecdotes or what have you. And so in one moment, Michelle was piggybacking on something Abby said, and she was talking about kids and how parents, particularly mothers, often have to figure things out for the child. They're thinking about the child. If I move, how will this impact the child? If we change this, how will this impact the child as they make life decisions? And it reminded me of my question today about north and finding our north. Where is your north? Where is my north? That place that is home, is a sense of belonging. And before I get into that, just to bring it in with what Michelle said to the parent, and I want to just extend this in a bigger way because I believe in living spaciously. She said, figure out the life you need to live. And then it sort of make decisions for the child, because the child is going to grow up and become. So if you do everything for the child, like moving to a location for the child, buying this particular house for the child, it may not best suit you. It may not. And for me, what I think of as a communication and clarity coach is that it may not be your truth. And so when she said, figure out the life you need to live and then basically make decisions from that place, I was like, yes. Because that's the place of truth. And anytime we don't allow guilt or I feel bad to guide, but we can go and delve into what's true, like, okay, let's peel this back, these decisions in front of me. What's true? How do I really feel about it? What do I think about it? What do I want? Because that information is within us. We may not want to access it. We may think, oh, we shouldn't think that way or feel that way. Or I feel bad for that. But the truth is, we possess all things within. So I thought about, where is your north? Like, where is the life you need to live? Where is the place that when you look out over the horizon in the direction of your north, what's there? What does it feel like? What do you see? What does it give to you? What do you give to it? What's the relationship? How does it hold you? Do you have a north? Because sometimes the situations and circumstances of life are such that, the north is out there somewhere, but it's under a whole mound of molding. There are so many layers, so much noise, or as my partner says, she uses the word pollution. There's so much pollution around it that you can't even see your north. My north? I don't have time to be looking for north. I'm trying to navigate the day, right? It's like I'm trying to deal with the struggle. I'm over here hustling, or I'm depressed, and depression is depressing. I'm worried, I'm concerned. I am somewhere under the gravity of the situation and circumstances happening right now in life, more or less. So I don't know where my north is, one might say. And so this is an invitation for us to pause and think on our north. Where do we feel a sense of belonging to ourselves? Where do we feel truly authentic? That you can say what you mean and mean what you say. What feels like home in the coziest, realest, most nurturing and holding way? So I want to invite us to be with that, to think on our north when we look out at the horizon and we contemplate the life that we need to live. And sit with what comes up. Sit with the findings. Don't seek like to know now, but put it out there energetically, trusting that all the information will continue to sort of move about you when it needs to. Remain open to hearing what's most important to you, and that points you to your north. Because we all have direction, we all have a sense of direction, and we all need direction, a place of pointing, a safe place to go, to land. We may not be in touch with that need, but that doesn't make it not so. We may not be in touch with many things about ourselves and where we are, what we want, what our truth is, because again, we're running around. We're still kicking up the dust, but eventually the dust needs to settle, and then what? What holding do we have? What life are we living? And is it the one that we need to live? And what direction are we going? Is it toward our north, or over there, still lost, confused by the things that are confusing, troubled by the troublings? And when we pause, will we pause in a way that returns us to ourselves, so that we can begin to know, so that when we look out over the horizon, we can go, okay, is that a little glimpse of my north? This is feeling more connected. I'm being honest and true in this moment. I'm doing things differently. I'm living the life I need to live, and I'm communicating my needs in order to live that life. For me, my north is in the direction of whatever is true, because I want to be with the truth. I know that when I am with the truth, practicing the truth, I am most authentic and whole. And even when troubles come around doing the things that they do, troubling, I don't have to lose sight of the truth. I can continue to look out over the horizon at my north and know I am held even in the troubling moments. Because truth is home. And for me, with truth being home, it means that I need to be in connection and relationships with people who can be with truth. And then they will too feel like home. That's my north. Truth. And the home it provides, the shelter of its embrace. Hard or otherwise, truth. So, yes, let's take a moment and look out over the horizon and see what we see. Let's give thought to what our north looks like, what it is for us, and how we are in relationship with it. And let's do the thing that Michelle Obama said, and that is to figure out the life we need to live, and really do things and make decisions from that place. It may not be easy, but it's not about easy, it's about moving forward and arriving within. And that's available to us all. As usual, I appreciate your time, your attention, and your ear. Thank you for giving it to me today. And, if you have a little time, go check out my new website. I'm trying to redesign it and make some changes. Be in celebration. Life is happening now. Let's stay connected in all the ways. Yes to that. I'll see you next week.